Hi everyone, we are back with our double degree, double benefit podcast. This time we invite Professor Hilmi Mukhtar, Deputy Vice Chancellor for Academic at Universiti Teknologi Petronas, or known as UTP, live from Malaysia. This time we are going to discuss our dual degree program that was actually established a year ago. Please welcome Professor Hilmi Mukhtar. How are you, Professor?
Alhamdulillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, Pak, and all the audience.
Thank you very much. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you for being with us, Professor. Shall we begin?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start our podcast with a basic question. What exactly is the university, Professor?
All right. Universiti Teknologi Petronas is also abbreviation as UTP. Yeah, is one of the leading private university in Malaysia, and our beautiful campus is built on 400 hectares or 1,000 acres, located in township of Seri Iskandar, and it is about 40 kilometers or 30 to 40 minutes from Ipoh, capital city of Perak. And as new education food, healthcare, and entertainment, and name all restaurant, cinema, bowling, fast food is all available. So it is located about 40 kilometers from Ipoh, Pak. Yeah.
Okay. And how far Seri Iskandar from Kuala Lumpur? And how do we reach your campus from Kuala Lumpur?
Well, actually our campus is located approximately 200 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur. Yeah.
I see.
And by car, it would take about 2.5 hours. If you touch down from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, it will take approximately 3 hours, not from Kuala Lumpur by car. And in addition, our campus is easily accessible via bus or electronic train service or ETS, taxi and Grab. And there are also express bus services from Kuala Lumpur to Seri Iskandar. And in addition, students also have the option either taking ETS for Kuala Lumpur to Ipoh, which is the capital city of Perak, or drop at Batu Gajah, which is a little bit more closer to UTP. And upon arrival at Batu Gajah, student can take taxi or Grab to the university, which is about 20 minutes journey.
So it's very convenient and easy to reach UTP.
Yes, indeed, Pak. I think many transportation is available. Highway is a very good highway. Take from Kuala Lumpur coming from KLIA.
Yeah, you mentioned Ipoh as the biggest and closest city from campus. How big is Ipoh? How do you describe the city of Ipoh?
Oh, yes, as I mentioned, Ipoh is about 40 kilometers or 30 to 40 minute drive to UTP. And what we have in Ipoh, basically Ipoh is surrounded by astounding natural beauty of limestone hills. I think student can just Google through Ipoh and you can see a lot of limestone hill. And Ipoh was once the center for world biggest tin mining communities. And now being recognized as one of the best places to be visited in Malaysia. In addition of this part, it was featured on Lonely Planet Top 10 Destination in Asia and received thousands of tourists around the world every year for its amazing limestone, natural scenery, food. We are famous with white coffee, theme park, as well as magnificent building which features classic and modern twists. And in addition of that, Ipoh is also a place where tourists could enjoy different interesting activities whitewater crafting, jungle trekking, or even I think Pak like to play golf as well. I think we have a lot of golf course in Ipoh and surrounding. Yeah, it's truly a very interesting and very memorable experience. Yeah,
vibrant city. So that means students can go back and forth to Ipoh very easily.
Yep.
Right,
so UTP student basically we provide transportation from campus going to Ipoh, especially during the weekend at a scheduled time, and they can easily accessible to many of these facilities. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Professor. How is life at your campus? Can you describe the life in UTP's campus?
I think it's going to be very long if I describe. I can put it in very short. Aviation life in campus is very enjoyable. Yeah. We house a total number of students, more than 6,300 students coming from 45 different countries. And basically all foundation and undergraduate students, they are staying in campus. It means that our campus is the miniature of the whole society.
I see.
That's number one. Number two, we provide state-of-the-art teaching and learning as well as research facilities which students can use and enhance their knowledge as well as their skills. And we have excellent library, teaching, research facilities. We do have good hybrid and interactive flipped classroom. And our online learning management system can be accessed anytime, anywhere, any device. And one thing which is very important, we provide unlimited Wi-Fi data, which to support your teaching and learning activities and also other activities. And in addition to that, there are a lot of things that I can describe, but we have a good sport facilities. I think we have badminton, swimming. I think it's a standard football, rugby, and also their facilities to nurture their potential in art and cultural activities like gamelan, dance, etc. And to nurture our well-rounded, we also provide many programs for student development like leadership, technopreneurship, student mobility for 1 or 2 semesters. I think we send students outside, and I think inbound also students, including coming from OP. We provide 7-month internship, summer attachment, research attachment, and we do a lot of our partners around the globe. And one thing which is very, very important or very signature program is our 7-month internship program. It's the best in the country. And with the internship, we're sending more than 1,200 students every year, and we have more than 300 industries as our loyal partners for internship. And one thing which is very, very good, in campus, our students will have a great opportunity to interact through various teaching and learning activities. We have, as I mentioned to you, we have good classes, laboratory, group projects, seminars, etc., as well as the co-curriculum, extracurriculum activities like sport, culture, club, societies. And we expose students with student chapters where they can interact. For chemical engineering, basically we have student chapter for ICHE, Institute of Chemical Engineers, and AICHE. And basically they can socialize among them, and they can develop a lot more interpersonal skills as well as networking. And to facilitate this thing to happen, Pak Budi, currently we have more than 70 clubs and societies, which enable the student to socialize, getting to know new friends, to learn something new and useful for their studies as well for their future career. These are basically on the nutshell. I think a lot of things that I can describe, but if students would like to see more detail, they can see a lot more in YouTube. I think there's a lot of videos available for their reference. Yeah.
Thank you, for Professor. I think the students will be very busy even after the class hours to enjoy the facilities. They can join the sports club, they can join the art clubs, for example, or they can go to the labs and to the libraries for further studies, right?
all this facility is provided to students basically to develop their well-roundedness. They should be able to 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 know their technical content, but at the same time they want to nurture in other dimensions like communication, interpersonal skill. We provide a lot more training for technopreneurship, leadership. I think this is very, very important elements while they are graduates, and they will support their future career pathway. Yeah.
Thank you. You mentioned that the UTP campus is like a mini global society. Students from many countries are coming to UTP. How many international students in UTP, approximately, Professor?
Yeah. Since UTP establishment in 1997, we have continuously achieved numerous national and international recognition, and that helped to develop the international community. Yeah. We have produced more than 22,000 graduates, and this graduate coming from more than 60 countries. So the one is still ongoing. And at present, as mentioned, we have over 6,300 undergraduate and postgraduate students, and we 10% or slightly above than 600 students are coming from 45 countries. And we are aiming for the next 5 years to increase this percentage to 18 to 20%. I think we are working hard. And in addition of this, to ensure continuous quality and excellent connecting teaching and learning, UTP currently we have about 300 academic staff, in which 20% are international. So not only for student international, but staff also international. And for our record, currently we have 50 of our international students studying at UTP at various level. 50 from Indonesia currently study at UTP. So we have 10% international, we have 20% of staff, and we also have a good number of students coming from Indonesia. Yeah.
So it's a truly international campus then, with so many international students and so many international staff as well.
Yep.
And then many international students actually ask me, like, what is the typical living monthly expenses for international students at the university?
The living expenses actually depending on the individual, but in general, as I mentioned, Sri Iskandar is a township. As such, the living expenses is considered cheap, very reasonable and affordable. Yeah, the cost of living is divided, I can say, into three parts. One is accommodation, is hostel, which is a part of the tuition fee. I think they will, when the student come, is going to be charged part of the fee. Yeah, because all the foundation student and undergraduate student will stay in campus. But how much is the cost for food? Basically, cost of food is between 20 to 25 ringgit a day. I think these are good meal. Yeah, good meal.
Decent meal.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
And it may cost about 600 to 700 per month. Or maybe if we can make a conversion of 350 to 1 million rupiah, is going to be about 2 million for food. And in addition of that, maybe cost on leisure, depending on individual. Yeah. They want to see movie and buying something additional. So other things. Their personal belongings. For example, maybe it takes about 200 to 300, or maybe roughly about 1 million. So easy living may cost about 3 million a month.
Per month.
Per month.
A student, yeah. That's the staying in the dorm.
But excluding the accommodation. The accommodation
okay,
is already a part of their tuition fee. So when they study at UTP, they pay the tuition fee, including accommodation as well as the study fee. So there is a part of that. So basically, I can say part is about 3 million a month. They include 2 million for the food and lodging. Some students may spend less. I think I just give you about the average values, and the other 1 million is for personal leisure. Going to cinemas, going to movie and extra things. Yeah, maybe not reaching 1 million, but roughly about that. Yeah.
Okay, so but students can still choose staying in campus or staying outside, which is in township of Sri Iskandar, right?
So all student, foundation and undergraduate, bachelor degree, we put them in campus.
Oh, okay, okay.
It is
So
very important, especially for international, for their safety and other things. Yeah. So
yeah,
it's good. So parents doesn't need to worry
okay,
so much on that. And what happened in the campus, we provide. I think the food is available in every village, cafeteria, laundry, and if they want to buy bread and etc. is also available inside the village. Yeah.
so basically UTP provides accommodation, paid accommodation
Paid
for
accommodation,
international students
yeah.
in campus. Okay,
Local, international. For
local, international. Okay,
yeah,
they all stay in
provided.
campus.
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. Also, there is a question about scholarship, Professor, for international students. Do you provide ones for international students? If yes, how many or how much are the scholarships?
At the moment, we do not provide scholarship for foundation and undergraduate for international students. Yeah.
Okay.
And all students who study at this level, they've been sponsored by various bodies. Yeah.
Okay.
However, upon completion of undergraduate, if they choose to study the masters or PhD, basically they can apply what we call as UTP Graduate Assistantship or GA, or even they can apply for UTP Graduate Research Assistantship. Yeah, basically, it is the financial assistance available for students to apply, but it is by merit because the student must be achieve certain level of academic excellence, as well as their research proposal must be in line with the roadmap or research program that we have. So we do provide, but at master's and PhD level. Yeah.
So for the graduate level then.
Graduate level, yeah. Basically, there is the level part. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Professor. And then you mentioned about internship. How many internship do you provide, and then are they for international students?
Yeah, for our bachelor degree, all students mandatory to go for internship.
Okay.
That's number one.
Okay.
And how long is the internship? Is 7 months. So it includes the local and international students. Yes, this is very, very important.
Yes.
And why the internship is so important? Because the internship will provide the real life working experience.
Okay.
Through better perspective on working and not working with the people in the industry. So these are very important entity, and these are our signature program for our bachelor degree. And the internship within the 7 months. So UTP is subscribing the trust master system. For a bachelor degree of 4 years, we have 12 slots, because every year they have 3 slots. So 12 slots of study, and we take 2 slots of this study for engineering to go for internship.
Okay.
For other program also for 2 slots, but their whole duration study is quite shorter. So the internship is basically divided into 2 parts. One is defined as student internship training.
Okay.
And this part is basically to immerse student into the organization, job responsibility, and familiarization of project. And the second part, which is take 1 slot, 1 slot of the 2 slot of the internship, and the second slot is for student internship project, and they will get involved with the real problem based. So they will have a lot more learning on the second part, because they will involve with the real project, and the student have to write a report based on the first part as well as the second part. And what is important in this program, Pak Budi, the student will be guided by academic supervisors as well as
I see.
host company. So we
Okay.
want to make sure that the project that they get is in line with the discipline of the program. If they are coming into chemical engineering, so they will do a lot of project under processing, under process, we call it process engineering, so separation, going to a lot more project on that kind of nature. If you are EE, there's will be related to EE and etc. Yeah.
Yes.
And we receive a lot of complimentary. We get positive comment from industry, and they like this program because basically, if we send this student to a good company,
Yes.
we call it multinational company or international company. Basically, if they perform very well, they will have high chance to be employed after they graduate.
Oh, to be higher.
Is to be hired. Yeah, these are very, very important. We have a lot of partners. We have Petronas, we have Intel, ExxonMobil, Shell, and many other companies who are providing the internship. So I mentioned to you earlier, we have more than 300 companies who are providing this opportunity for students that can go for internship. Yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned 2 slots. So 1 slot for 1 semester, or both are in 1 semester?
For total slot is for 2 semester. For SIT, student internship training, for 1 slot.
Okay.
And the other part is student internship project is another slot. So the whole duration is basically 7 months.
1 year. Okay. Okay, and then 2 semesters, 7 months, right?
Yeah, 7 months. Yeah.
Yeah, and then so basically they are guaranteed for internship, right?
Yeah, they guarantee they must go.
They must go. Okay.
We have a dedicated unit that helping the student to find placement for internship, local or international. So we have students sending to local companies. At the same time, we also have sent students for international. So both are applicable. Yeah.
So university will help students to get positions for internship in the company.
We guarantee them to get a placement.
I see. That's wonderful. This is very important for international students, so they can get international experience while they study in UTP.
In Malaysia, yeah.
Okay. And then about certifications, Professor. Do you offer certifications for international students?
Actually, we provide certification for all programs.
Okay.
Related to their discipline.
Yes.
For example, if you are in IT, we do have certification in various area like AI and etc. And for the case for chemical engineering, we are working with Aspen Plus, Aspen High Seas in offering their professional certification to our students. And these are very important because this certification is required by the industry. Basically, when they go to industry, they practice.
Yeah.
They use this. And basically, when they have this kind of certification, it will bring added value.
Added value.
For various reasons, values when they're sitting for the interviews, and if somebody have this certification, the others have done, but they will have a lot more advantage to get this kind of approach. So they can take also the general certification, not only for discipline based, but to like maybe they talk about some certification that they talk about cloud computing and other things which is enhance their digital skill. So this also provided. But we are adding from time to time more certification into the program. So we're working on this quite hard, Budi, on this certification. We have to be very selective in putting the certification, what add values the graduate can get by having this certification.
So overall, Professor, what are the values, the advantages of getting, let's say, the second degree for international students, from UTP, in addition to, of course, the first degree from Indonesia, in this case from Universitas Pertamina? What are the advantages or values?
Right. Basically, what we have discussed through the collaboration we have got the first batch of students enrolling into this program.
Yes.
The first 2 years is basically at UP,
Yeah.
then follow with the last 2 years at UTP. So basically, the student will get 2 degrees.
Yeah.
And a bachelor degree. Number one is coming from UP.
Yes.
The second degree is come from UTP. And by completing the degree from UTP, during completing the degree at UTP, we are also providing what we call as the accelerated program for masters.
Oh, okay.
So we have designed the program with master in process safety. So at the end of the final year, they can all, any of the students coming from UP can opt to select process safety as a part of the specialization. I think they will determine this after they went back from internship. They can understand what are the areas that for them to select, but process safety is one. And we have designed this accelerated program. So basically, if they take this route, they will get 3 courses available for master level, which is a part of their graduation, but it's also a part of master program. So once they complete the degree, if they want to pursue this master program, they will have some saving in terms of their fee for master, and also duration of study for master. All right. Why UTP degree is important? So I can say that EAC, Engineering Excellence Council, Board of Engineers, is the signatory of Utp Accord. Yeah. So by having this signatory provision accord, there is a mutual recognition for UTP degree or Malaysian degree in engineering. So basically, they can practice in any of the WA countries, namely US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and Hong Kong, etc. So basically, they can just because mutual recognition, they can practice in this country. And the other thing, by this number one. Number two, by having the degree from UTP, basically UTP is top 150 in the world. So basically, it will have the advantage of getting a good job from a good company, because we start with the internship just now. We send to a good company, basically they will have to perform very well in the company, and then they will have a good opportunity. Basically, the duration of getting a job is going to be quite short. Yeah, because the thing like that. Yeah? And lastly, when they study at UTP, basically we expose them with the latest technology, we expose them in terms of teaching and learning, active learning, big classroom, a lot more things, synchronized, asynchronous approach. They will have them in a long term. So basically, these are part of the thing that I can highlight about why they come to UTP for various reasons. So first, they will get, if they select the fast track, they will get three schools.
Yeah, 3.
One from UP, one from UTP, the other one is master. And master program, they doesn't need to complete for 1 year. If they choose to go for accelerated, they're going to get a little bit much shorter and saving in terms of cost. And then in terms of employability, they can work in many or 28 countries in WA. And it's going to be a good opportunity for them to exercise. And working in international, I believe, as per record, they will get a better in terms of salary as compared with the local companies. Yeah. So these are part of my takes based on the question that you asked.
So the value basically with the degree from UTP, you are, or they will be acknowledged. Their degree will be acknowledged internationally. That they can work anywhere in the world. That's basically right. And then number two, because they have experience already in internship, so they may be hired. They have a good chance to be hired by the company that they have internship with. Right? And then number three, related to the opportunity to get a master's degree, because they complete the degree from UTP, they can only need a year to get the master's. the third degree basically.
Yeah,
So three main advantages of going to UTP. Is that correct, Professor?
Yeah. I think there will be a lot more if we go into more detail. I think these are part of the big points that can be highlighted to all the potential students.
Yep. So that's of course, in addition to the facilities, the services in campus that they deserve because they are students of UTP. Okay. So last but not least, Professor, could you give us some closing statements to encourage our prospective students to join this dual degree program?
I can just summarize in one or two sentences. I think these are the right program. You get the best offer that you can take, and you can get within the 4 years of degree. 4 years of study, you will get dual degree. And this dual degree is one from UTP, one from UP, and for the extension of your study, you will get another one. So if you look through your age, when you graduate, I think your age is about 23. And by 24, you will got 3 degree. And if you are interested to further study, doing your PhD takes 3 years. It means that these are the right pathway for you to be your future career path. And don't miss this opportunity. Please grab and take this a part of your right things to do for the next 4 years. Thank you, Pak.
Excellent message, excellent statements. So for all of you who watch this podcast, please do not hesitate to join our dual degree program, because with this program, within 4 years, you will get 2 degrees, 2 international degrees, 2 highly qualified degree, plus an opportunity to continue for the master's level, plus an opportunity to work abroad, to have a global career, outside Indonesia. Of course, they can go back to Indonesia for, to get an employment in Indonesia, but at least they have opportunity to be a global employees or global professionals. That's a very important message. So thank you very much, Professor, for your insightful information. Stay safe and stay healthy. And I hope to see you in person in the near future, because I heard the COVID is already declining. So we are opening the borders, meaning that we can see each other again like before the COVID. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this podcast. And again, if you have questions regarding this dual degree program, you could contact Universitas Pertamina's admission office to get more detailed information. And you could also join our open house that we do it regularly to get more, to have more information, or to have an opportunity to have question and answer about this program. So again, thank you very much, Professor. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching this podcast.
Thank you, Pak Budi, for arranging this session. Looking forward to meet all of you joining this program, inshallah, by 2024.
2024, right?
Yeah.
2024.
UTP in 2024.
Yeah. Okay.
Stay safe. Have a nice good night.
Thank you very much.